What's up, everybody? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to the Daily Grind Trader. Today, I'm going to do a love-hate video and give you guys a couple of different cryptos, let you know whether or not I'm loving them or hating them. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Alright guys, let's get the disclaimer out of the way first. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Alright guys, real quick, before we get started on the video, I want to kind of double back to the Bitcoin video from yesterday. Take a look at the Fibonacci retracement, and yesterday was tough. It balled up really close, like it was going to start to retrace, but I kind of knew it was a little too early. I had said yesterday there was going to be a couple of days of either sideways trading or up or down, and it went way up and then way back down. So the 7-day is getting closer to the let me switch that back to the 25-day. But previously we're looking at the 7-day to the 25-day. Let's switch this back. And it's getting really close to crossing. Once that crosses, we're going to be looking at a lot of buy pressure. It could be the next day, maybe two. I'm thinking by tomorrow, by the start of the next candle, it should be crossed and ready to retrace. New highs. New highs going to 70,000. Alright guys, I'm going to get started with the love-hate. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to look at Horizon. Horizon is a coin that I want to be honest with you. This is a hate coin for me. This is a stay away from it for me, and I'm going to tell you why. So this is a simple trend line here, just like I drew with Bitcoin. Now the difference is that how this had been trading above the 7-day moving average continuously. Anytime it got close or slightly below it, the buy pressure would pick back up, it would buy back above, and then it got kind of far away. It went kind of parabolic here for 3 days. When that happened, it started to trade below the 7-day moving average. And when it did that, it's typical in a retrace that it goes below, but typically comes back and starts that trend over pretty quickly, and it'll start back over and it'll hold again. You know, here this one might have been under it, and then it was over for 4. 1 got close to it, over. 2 got under it, and it went above, and it stayed above that trend line. If you see that 7-day line or 7-day moving average had been above it, now it's staying below it, and not only did it stay below it, it actually gapped below it quite a good bit. And then when it got buy pressure back, it got to it, but then it never stayed above it. And it went back under, and it got above it, and it went back under, got above it, and it kind of tickled with staying above it for a little bit, and then now it's back under. Again, I don't like this for 2 reasons. One is that if this was a new high, old high, you've got an old low here, an old high. So this is your old low before the next upswing. So now you've got a lower low and a lower high. That, to me, signals start of a downtrend. Plus, a lot of time trading below the 7-day moving average triggers downtrend. 7-day moving average getting really close to the 50-day. If I turn this 50-day into a 25-day, I want to say that it's probably going to be, let's see if I can move this out of the way real quick. I want to say it's likely crossed over the 25-day. Yeah. Crossed under the 25, and it's likely going to do it again. So with the Bitcoin staying in the uptrend, every time that crossed, it was quick to come back up, quick to come back over, and it would go over and put a distance between the 25 and 7. This one's not doing that. This might be the last big cross for a little bit. Again, I could be wrong, but this one doesn't show enough strength for me to buy into it. Best case scenario is I watch this for a little bit. Alright guys, next one we're going to go into is Iota. Iota is a little bit different. Iota is one that I am liking right now. So we're going to go in and hit the retracements. Start here, right at the bottom of this uptrend, and it sat below 50% one time, and then start to move back up. I could pick any of these spots here as the start of the next uptrend, because these were all above this last one. So I'm going to spread it out a little bit just so that it's a little bit easier to read. And we are right now about to hit 61% retrace. We tapped it on the wick a little bit. 137. We're looking at 133 is the 61% retrace, $1.33. If it continues to fall, if it touches that again, I am going to be buying in at 133. If it doesn't and it retraces and goes above 50 again, if it goes above 50 again and holds a full day's wick, not a wick, excuse me, a full day body of a candle above 150, so above the 143, I'll buy in there, because I think it's going to go up to a new high from 143 above 180. I'm looking for $2, so from 143 to $2, that's 57, 143, $2, 57 cents, $2, 57 cents would be 28.5% profit. I'm cool with that. So again, that's where I'm looking at here for Iota. And again, we can take a look. Let me clear some of the stuff off the charts. I know stuff can get kind of cluttered, so I apologize for that. Let me try to clear this stuff off. Again, the under and over on the 7-day, even in the downtrend here, or the retracement, it barely got below the 7-day. And this thing is down 17%, and it barely dropped below the 7-day. It's still very much in an upswing. I mean, here you can see it got below it for a couple of days, but these were big, massive drops for the daily. But it bought right back up. It got a gap, bought, gapped, bought, gapped, bought, and then bought above 7-day, stayed above, and it was trading right on the 7-day line. It was literally on the 7-day line for multiple days at a time. Bought up, gapped up, and then everything kind of sold off the past 2 days. So again, I'm looking for a big retrace on this. I think this is still strong. It's still strong, bullish, but a perfect time to catch a retrace and get in on it. Alright guys, my last coin to go over for today, and this is a token on the Ethereum platform. This is Kyber Network KNC. Alright, my Fibonacci's already up. Sweet. I'm trying to pre-prep some of these charts to make them more easily readable. So the most recent uptrend, this goes back to January. So this is January 10th. Where is that? Sorry. January 11th. January 11th started the uptrend, and it topped out here on February 12th. And it sold down, sold down, sold down. 61%, it held around that 61% line. And that 61% line gave it really good support. and it bounced off of that finally. I mean, it was on it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th day, finished well above it, and then it really started to trade up once this wick here, or once this body here was above the 50% line. That's when it was take off. So again, this was the starting of the upward trend. So the new uptrend has finished here on March 17th. And again, we are sitting right now, sorry, I'm losing my capabilities on these charts. We are sitting, just wicked the 61.8, just wicked it. I'm looking again, I'm looking to have this retest one more time at $2.28, or 223 is the 61%, but in that range. I'd probably sort of buy a limit buy between 223, 225. If it got down to 225 and then didn't make it to 223, I'd probably buy there. I'm looking for a retest here, and after the retest, I'm looking for an uptrend. Again, you're looking at, this one was really a good swing, a good extension. Try to find where the extension was on this. It actually did very well. So this extended beyond one full time. So your 618, 786 is going to be, typically 786 is the first place I'm looking to take profits. So if I had bought in at the 149 mark prior, my look to take profit is going to be, my first look to take good profit is going to be 272. And it went well beyond that, and it topped out above the 306. The 306, the 306 is great. If you make it here on a Fibonacci extension, you're good. You're in good profit range. So here, I mean, looking at the same thing, if we do this trend this way, you're buying in here. If you get in at 225, like I initially said, if you get in 225, we're looking at a potential of $4 here, almost doubling your money. So, all right, guys. I know I ran through 3 coins relatively quickly. 2 that I really liked, and 1 that I didn't. Horizon, it feels like it's more than gut. It's more than gut instinct. Definitely, do your own due diligence, but staying below this 7-day so much for so long, and not being able to establish itself back above it for any extended period of time really worries me that this is a trend reversal, and the fact that it did not on the next uptrend come close to the previous uptrend. Again, another point of being scary for me that it's in a downtrend. So summarize this. Horizon, I'm staying away. I'm out. Peace. Deuces. Done. KNC, I'm in. I'm looking for a good buy-in spot. Looking for this dip a little bit lower, and then I'm in. And Iota is the same way. I'm looking the same way. Things are still going down right now. It's a good thing right now. I think that's good. Let this wick finish a little bit lower, and hop in there and get big retrace gains coming off the extension. Right now we've got a lot of coins in retrace. A lot of the whole market's in a retrace right now. So it's a good time to get in. People get scared of these red wicks or these red candles and all this sell pressure. it's a good time to get in. This is where you want to buy in because this is where you can make big gains quick once this thing turns back around. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.